Hello and welcome back to Garen River vs Settlers 2. We are continuing with the Roman campaign and we are up to Chapter 8, Sea Routes. Hopefully this won't involve many ships, he says, without much hope. Scouts have told me of a mighty army in the west. We must try and stay here as long as possible. In an emergency we can always escape to the east or by sea. An army to the west. Can you go scouting for me? Oh, there's not much room to set up, is there? That is a lot of stone down there. Like, this is a really bountiful area. I feel that's a word I don't use often because it's a weird word. Bountiful. You know, it's just a weird sounding word. Bountiful. Full of bounty. I'm actually going to make the controversial decision to set up a mint immediately. Because I start off with 15 gold and 30 coal, and if there is an army on its way or whatever, then I could probably use the gold now. Oh, we're back against the Nubians. That's cool. It's got the red there, but I'm guessing they are hostile to me, so maybe that's ones that they are allied towards, or that could be neutral. Like, they're neutral until I attack them, but they're just hostile anyway. Military strength, red and yellow are both considerably higher than me. Gold, no one has any. But red is expanding quickly. I just had one of those just like mind melt moments. I saw this and I thought, why on earth is there a sea of tiny little like scythes on the floor? What is that? And I got rid of these and it's the shadows of the flags. Nice, the guardhouse captured all of the mountain. That's pretty good. I'm also going in early with an iron smelter and an armory because, like, I'm nervous by that there is a giant army thing. Like, I'm going to set up a fortress here as soon as I've cleared the stone. And, yeah, I want to get more men. So I found coal in this mountain so I can smelt the iron I have. I'm guessing it's going to be iron in that mountain, but it's not a massive priority to get there right now. Oh no, the yellows are there. Oh no, that is not the direction I thought they were in. It said the west, that's the south. I mean, on one hand, I'm glad I didn't build the fortress there only to find out, whoops, they're there. So I'm going to build one here instead. Well, if they're right there, then that would back up that the colours indicated here are neutral rather than enemies. Because then they're, like, neutral to the reds, but they are enemies of me by default. Yeah, there's nothing over here. There's a really pretty lone tree, but no enemies. They're definitely not east, west, that one. They're south. I'm guessing that's where a harbour will go. Okay, come on guys. I want my 9 best men manning the fortress on the border. I'm expecting an immediate attack. I also want to fill this place with gold coins. Yep, they're manning the front barracks. Okay. It's probably a bit far for a catapult, isn't it? But let's get mining. Military strength, they definitely outstrip me, so I need to play defensive for now. Building 2 more fortresses might be a bit ambitious, but I think it's the best thing to do. Yep, iron in this hill. I thought there might be. So with that, and with that, I'm expecting if I expand around here there might be gold in this part. That's what I'm hoping, or perhaps gold to the right. But if I can block them off here, then I'll have the rest of this sort of island part to myself. Hey look, I've done a little sea route along the edge. Isn't it pretty with all of those flags? I love these flags. They are like, they're just really pretty. I like anchors. It sounds like such a random thing. I've just always been a fan of the aesthetic of anchors. That sounds like such a bizarre thing to say. My first fortress is full of generals. Military strength-wise, that has greatly helped. Oh, they're expanding aggressively up here. That's not good. Hurry up, fortress, please. Oh, it's not where the shipyard goes. Maybe it goes further along. I really like their mill design, even though it does look a little bit like a skyscraper. Oh, next one's being occupied. Cool, push forward quite a bit. Here we go. And Boom! Burn the stonemason. Fantastic. Well, one of the stonemasons. Alright, well, that seems to be the only one they have. They haven't attacked me, which makes me wonder if they are actually aggressive. I want to attack to destroy all this stuff and push them back, but I also don't want to enrage them. Oh! That was a watchtower. I didn't realise they were building a watchtower there. I was trying to build a catapult here to take that out, but now I've lost the land. I am out of gold. Damn. So I need to find a source if I'm ever going to progress here. Oh, there's a shipwreck here. Beer! That's why I haven't been getting new soldiers. I've got 11 swords and 12 shields, but I didn't start any beer production. I always forget about the bloody beer. Oh, lookout tower is occupied, so I can't remember what that is. I think that's their smith. Oh, that's their slaughterhouse, okay. Where is this path going? Like, there's this long thing. I thought the island would just, like, end, but it hasn't. Oh, their military strength is climbing quite steadily because they're evidently stocked with gold. I've seen gold coins moving around. Yep, their gold is shot up. Damn. Oh, the Reds are just down there. I'm guessing they're not hostile to each other. That would be just so fun to sit back and watch them fight. But no. I've got such long routes, look. Got another one here. It's because I'm searching for gold. I'm hoping gold isn't in these mountains, because if it is, I can't get it. Because there's coal here, there's iron here. I'm guessing that's coal as well, that looks like a pile of coal outside. But I don't know, and I don't know about up here. The land just opens up over here. I know the Reds aren't there, because they're down there, so what is over here? Is this where they sort of expect you to flee to? When you hear about the incoming army, which, by the way, not much of an army. It's not. I mean, there's a lot of army, but they're not done anything to. Oh, that's not friendly. I will admit, but they're not attacking, which makes me think they're not hostile. That's a farm. They're always building farms because that's the same, right? That and that. They're building a farm on my bloody border. I thought it was going to be a watchtower, a fortress. Nope, it's a farm. There are two advantages to them building a farm right there. Advantage number one, it costs them stone and is going to produce very little food as it's built in a mountain pass. Advantage number two, it means they're not building a military building there. Let's see what there is over on this side. This massive seeming area, in fact, is filled with mountains and more shipwrecks. I'm betting there is gold in these mountains. I would bet my hat on it if I wore a hat. That's gotta be where the harbour goes. Like, there have been many places like, oh, maybe it's there, maybe it's there. That is just telegraphing harbour. I noticed they built a guardhouse here, so when that gets occupied, it's definitely going to push my quarry out. There might be space to build a... Well, there's space to build a catapult, but it might be within range. I don't know. I don't really want to waste the stone to build it if it's not. That's also quite a bountiful land down there. I'm guessing you can... Yep, there's a landing part. Quite obviously there. Probably another one there. So you set off from there and you can probably land around here. That's quite a pretty look, isn't it? The lookout tower next to the shipwreck with the beautiful tree in the background. Yellow have a phenomenal amount of gold. Look at that. Bloody hell. How am I supposed to beat that? How am I supposed to catch up with that? I suppose if these mountains are full of gold, I will, but otherwise, I don't know where they're getting it. Iron. No, not iron. Not coal. It's supposed to be gold. Where's the bloody gold? Yeah, fantastic. I was really hoping when I cleared all of the stone and wood out of this little area that there would be a medium or higher. So I could start catapulting. Oh, I've replenished my units. I was down to like 4 privates left before I started the beer production, so I'm glad that's gone back up. And there's room here for a catapult. Begin catapult stage 2. Ah, perfect. These 2 guardhouses have perfectly taken the rest of the mountains. I'm stunned that there is no gold here. I have to give up my hat that I don't wear. Let the shelling begin. Wahahahaha. Oh, your people dying? Oh no, how awful. Ah, nice. Looks like we took one out. Haha. Oh, they finally occupied that and pushed back and destroyed the quarry I had, but I've been expecting that for a while. Oh, we destroyed the watchtower here as well. Nice. The fortress is no longer considered front line. That's interesting. I put this here just to protect the catapult from their expansions, but it doesn't look like they're going to be doing much. Oh, no, never mind. They're on the attack now. So they've just waited. Have they just been waiting for a softer target? Or is it just because I've been killing their stuff? I think it's the softer target, because they didn't attack any fortress, but then the moment there's a barracks, they go on the offensive. That's not good. Harbour, called it. Alright, I think I am going to do it just because I don't think I have access to any gold, and therefore cannot do anything. Then again, their military strength has plummeted since I started pelting them with massive rocks. I wonder if there's any correlation. Let the pelting with giant rocks continue! Ha 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 ha! Wooden buildings don't stand a chance. Boom! Oh, what's that? You didn't get to occupy your guardhouse? Maybe you should have occupied it a little bit quicker. Oh, another unoccupied guardhouse gone forever in a blaze of fire because you didn't occupy quick enough and I occupied things quicker. Ha 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 ha! The harbour is ready. Good. I'm building a new wood area here just because the shipyard is going to need a lot of wood and I can't be bothered for it to ship all the way from here down one of the longest roads in the world. Well, definitely the longest road on the island. Seems the yellows have capped off with their gold, but the reds are still rising. Military strength, the yellows aren't replenishing, but the reds are also still rising. I love seeing burning things in the enemy land. It means I've destroyed something. And you know what that means? I'm that little bit closer to victory. Stone for victory. Ah, that's what we destroyed. There was the guardhouse there. They've got so many unoccupied bastions on their border. They just have no men. Thing is, I'm in a bit of a bind, because I don't want to push forward, because, I believe I have some generals in... No, I have no generals, so anywhere I push forward is going to be rookies, and they're just going to counterattack and capture whatever I build, so there is no reason for me to push forward right now. I just want them to waste their stone, waste their men, and I need to find some gold. The ship is ready, fantastic, I can finally take that expedition at last. Make that expedition. Whatever. Off you go in a... Let's just scout out the locations. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was like, why do we have no meat? I created a pig farm ages ago. Yeah, I did. I've got 103 pigs. I didn't build a bloody slaughterhouse. So there's a landing spot on the underside of this, which may be all part of the same giant island. Landed on the left side of this island, which does appear to be completely separate from the landmass the enemies are on. The spot that I predicted was a landing spot, which I reckon that's all one island, you know. I reckon that is one huge island, and that's where they expect you to flee to escape the encroaching horde of farms. Shipbuilder, shipwright, that's not the most opportune place to build a new ship. You know, underneath my guy's feet. Boom! There goes another watchtower, guardhouse, whatever. Ha 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 ha! Wow! I was wondering why it was taking Neptune so long to find somewhere. It's because it went all the way around the continent. Okay, well, good job, but I don't want you to land there. So can you go back? Okay, I think that is their fortress. It must be. Interesting design. No sign of their headquarters. It's got to be a mint. But cool, they just don't have much up here. Now, there is a landing site next to the Reds, that's good to know. Potentially land there and create a lookout tower? That might be worth doing, you know. Yeah, I'm going to do that then. Yeah, land there. And I'll also set up another expedition to get the actual island, which will hopefully have some gold on it. Alright, there's a good place. Set up there. So we've got one down here where we're going to just have a lookout tower, and we've got one here which will expand to cover probably the entire island in search of bloody gold. Basically we're in a stalemate at this point. They can't build because they're too stupid to build in places that I can't destroy, and I can't progress because no gold! We have begun the expansion of the second island, and it only took like an hour. And the lookout, we see quite a bit. Oh, there could be gold down here, but I don't really want to expand because they'll just attack me. Wow, look at all those coins. They have a lot of gold, but their gold is like still going up. Look at that, that is nuts. They must have found like an infinite bloody supply of the stuff. With the supply of 91 boards here, I can expand across this island quite quickly. And I'm not going to bother like going for the most economic, I just want to find those mountains. Why the hell is he building a fortress in the middle of his land? Between three watchtowers and another fortress? One of the watchtowers is unoccupied because they don't have the troops to man them all. Why the hell are they building more? I spy with my little eye something beginning with finally found the bloody mountains. Look at that gold line. That is insane. How quickly that's gone up. How reliably that's gone up. Like Yellow and I mean I've not moved in like 10 hours or whatever, but Yellow stopped 2 hours ago. Well, would you look at that? It is 2 different islands. I'm very glad I sent Neptune out on another expedition to land on this lower island just in case there isn't gold here. Yeah, here's a good place on the lower island. I can't help but notice that that sign is not yellow. You are failing me, bearded geologist. You are failing me miserably, and I'm not pleased with you. Guys, that's still not gold. Where is there gold on this bloody map? How are you supposed to find this? How are you supposed to complete this thing? Like, it has legitimately been at least an hour of me just slowly waiting for them to colonize these islands so that I can find maybe gold, and it's still not gold. More mountains down here, good. Something better be bloody gold here, or I swear. Good to know that the Reds have capped their military strength. I don't know if that means they've run out of gold or iron or what, but they're done. There is actually gold in these mountains. I honestly had given up hope. Okay, now let's just get over there. The gold was that bloody close. It was right there and it's taken me this freaking long to find it. I am still sort of really hoping that these are just entirely gold hills to make up for the fact that they seem to get infinite bloody gold. Boom! Almost the entire mountain range in one go. Come on, show me gold. Oh, come on. Couldn't have given me mountains full of gold. Oh, there's some gold. Oh, thank God. I have begun my gold empire. I've built every single mine at once, except, I don't know, probably one here. Let's add that. I built every single mine at once, and I will stock them with all of my men. And then I will produce lots and lots and lots of coins with my 2 mints, and then they'll get sent to the harbour, at which point they will wait to be shipped out to the fortresses as I begin my rampage across the world. The first coin of the new Golden Empire has been minted. We rise today